Officially cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances. The Miranda Sings featuring Colleen Ballinger show scheduled August 10 has been cancelled. And so it begins. How's that cancelled bit in your show working out now? This is the page from sheldon.org. Cancelled Miranda Sings featuring Colleen Ballinger. Pricing info is shown. And this is presented by Emporium. And then the announcement, due to unforeseen circumstances, the Miranda Sings featuring Colleen Ballinger show scheduled for August 10 has been cancelled. MetroTix will automatically issue a full refund to the credit card used for the original ticket purchase. Please allow up to 10 business days for the refund to reflect on your account. Colleen Ballinger is a multi-hyphenate actor, comedian, trained vocalist, writer, and executive producer. She is best known for portraying her character, Miranda Sings, a personality that she is the polar opposite of Miss Ballinger. Colleen has amassed over 50 million followers across her social media and past 4 billion views on YouTube. She can currently be seen as Miranda on the Netflix original series Haters Back Off, which she created and executive produced. Her 1 hour special, Miranda Sings Live, You're Welcome, is also available on Netflix. Colleen has appeared in Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians in Cars, Getting Coffee, Ralph Breaks the Internet, The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Angry Birds 2, and Escape the Night. Bollinger is also a New York Times #1 best-selling author with 2 books, Self-Help and My Diary. Colleen's dream of starring on Broadway came through with her 2019 debut as Dawn in the hit musical Waitress, and she is currently on tour with her new show, Who Wants My Kid? Love how they say unforeseen, like the world didn't predict this crap a month ago. Well, to be completely honest, most shows are planned and booked once even a year in advance. For them, it probably was unforeseen. They didn't know that crap was going to happen 6 months ago. But it's not unforeseen in the sense that Colleen's been in the news for quite a while now. With all this, they likely suspected this, but unforeseen just covers to avoid going specific. It's still unforeseen. Y'all are picking at the wrong words to start complaining about. Just because crap was coming out a month ago doesn't mean it's still not considered unforeseen. Please show me where I've complained. I work in this industry, so I was just explaining further why they use unforeseen. Maybe just chill and read things properly. Unforeseen circumstances? You mean this? She's disgusting. Unforeseen circumstance strain just doesn't have the same ring to it, even with the ukulele backing it. Unforeseen circumstances? Shout out to Wait in the Wings. AKA, we didn't know this bitch was crazy. I am very surprised. I thought she would continue doing it to get her last bit of money, since tickets are, or were, non-refundable. That's even better for her. Doesn't have to work but still gets income from ticket sales that are non-refundable. Oh, wait, she probably is miffed about not performing considering she loves to fondle and make victims out of her audiences. She is best known for portraying her character, Miranda Sings, a personality that is the polar opposite of Miss Bollinger. Deceased? Sounds like they're covering their ass for having scheduled her to perform there in the first place. I don't think it's fooling anyone who knows what's going on. She has investments. She's not going to run out of money. School starts that day, so it makes sense. I hope Colleen is paying you and the rest of the group chat to defend her this hard. Not exactly surprised that it happened, although it shouldn't have taken this long to happen. Read this quickly for a minute. I thought your documentary was about her was cancelled and I got really sad. But now I'm happy. Wow, I guess the latest confirmation about her crossing the lines when interacting with minors has finally the last straw. Most parents are likely totally oblivious to what's going on and have no clue what Miranda Sings is even like. I know that I'd not want my kid watching her. When my kids were little, I would have had no idea what she was about, to be honest. Even just watching videos, I'd probably think it was stupid. Thankfully, my kids were never interested in her. My 16-year-old daughter said watching her was always embarrassing, lol. My 20-year-old son only watched gamers. It makes sense that not all kids would like to see what she's offering. It's likely targeting a certain personality type. That's all I'll say. It's the unforeseen circumstances for me. Like she didn't bring this all on herself. What a pity that only this theater we all know why decided to take the plunge and cancel the show. She still has quite a few shows. The next one is this July 19. I'm surprised it took this long. Oof, brutal. But after watching the documentary, not surprising. Was that unforeseen circumstances those 1 million dislikes on her apology song? Thank you for your constant and sincere validation of victims. Took long enough? It's about time. I don't know how anyone ever enjoyed her content. Dying to know how this all played out, wondering if this was a Metro Tix decision. I never thought I'd see the day that this happened. Her right now, haters need to back off. That's the least of her worries. Is she now registered as an offender or I want all the shows cancelled? But when does it start? The thumbnail even is what the ever loving. She canceled it, not the venue. Very foreseen to me. Haha. Was it the ukulele? Oh no. The consequences of her actions. Anyway, I want to say such a shame, but I was taught not to lie, unlike Colleen who can't seem to stop. My god, there's so much crap dropping daily that your series gonna need a whole second season. Unforeseen circumstances, more like they saw everything and chose to save their business. It doesn't seem like she'd be hurting for money if she doesn't work anymore. It's more likely to hurt her ego due to the loss of attention and status. Possibly she won't lose any wealth, but that's not really the point of bringing all this to light. She shouldn't have a platform or a following. She shouldn't be allowed to keep doing live shows with the content lineup she has. Though I do hope she faces criminal charges. I agree. My thoughts were more towards what would impact her personally. I think losing her audience would bother her a lot. Seems like she deserves some legal accountability. But we can't count on that. She'll likely never see what she does as a problem. I never even cared for her. But it is absolutely crazy how fast things are going downhill for her. The only thing she has left for now is her family and the millions of dollars she's made from YouTube and these shows, which she'll likely lose. I feel like we walked past Unforeseen like 2 months ago. So good to see. She shouldn't have a place to meet up with her underage friends. I hope this is the crack in the dam. Unforeseen. It was totally foreseen. Come on now. Unforeseen. LMFAO. But this has been foreseen since 2020. She still had Miranda shows going on present day? Holy crap. The fact that James Charles and others have not gotten this level of cancellation is mind-blowing, considering they all had evidence too. It sucks that it wasn't cancelled until now. She's finally facing some sort of repercussion for her abhorrent behavior. I guess $3 tickets aren't cutting it. This is Colleen right now. How was I supposed to know there'd be consequences for my actions? Toxic gossip train. Revenue will be her last big paycheck. I still need her investigated for the poem she sent to underage fans. That is most certainly a crime she needs to pay for, with those more than just losing her career. It's contributing to the delinquency of a minor and lewd actions with a minor. However, many kids she sent stuff to is that many counts. When she going to jail for sending a minor poem? Will she be singing those apologies to a judge? I would say being cancelled for racist behavior should be foreseen circumstance. I never watched or cared about this lady and didn't know she even existed until Twitter wouldn't shut up about her. Everything I know is from her bizarro ukulele apology. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Good. The world doesn't need that garbage puke dumpster fire of a show. Also, can I tell you, as someone who suffers with chronic pain as well as I'm so glad you called her out on her BS. I'm like, yes, I'll pull up too. Thanks for that. Oh wow, who could have foreseen this? It's almost like there are consequences to people's actions. Goodbye! It's the fact that she didn't take anything seriously in her response video that really sealed it, in my opinion. Are you going to include the blackface stuff in the next parts of the documentary? She's a horrible human being. Meeting and talking to a child on the internet and then enticing them to come into the public to meet, like, meet and greets, shows, dinner with Adam, is literally child luring. That carries a maximum sentence of 14 years in some states. Just saying. Okay, but I'm sorry. Look at the last sentence of her tour bio. She's currently on tour with her new show, Who Wants My Kid? Lol, what a loser. I can hear her frantically learning new chords for her next nonsense. Can't even face her fans. Due to unforeseen circumstances, due to her young children. She is sick. I believe she has a show coming up next weekend. How could she show her face and perform right now? I guess you don't have a conscience, it wouldn't bother you. Wonder if she will perform her Gossip Train song. Lol. I wouldn't be surprised. She has no shame. All aboard! The end of your career. Are we past the 5 year statute limitations? If not, maybe they'll, like Miranda present talent shows. Unforeseen circumstances, they mean the absolutely expected reaction to her stupid ukulele apology attempt. She expected the same responses 3 years ago. But hey, look, it's the consequences of her actions coming to visit. She is now officially in the find out phase of FAFO. Jeffrey, James, and Shane have all been cancelled just as severely, and they're all doing just fine. She will too. Y'all are bored and only ever get attention when you talk about her. Hashtag sad. Miranda Sings is the worst, most rage-inducing character I've ever had the displeasure of viewing, and I had never heard of her until this call out. I want to go back to before. Netflix also needs to remove this trash from their app. F, did she ever do to you? This woman's gonna end up herself over this stupidity. Y'all acting like she a family of five more or something. Move on already. One show, that's it, was cancelled. Did the company cancel? Did she cancel? Don't assume what happened.